Pink Floyd, a momentary lapse of memory. You're listening to a gentleman, who is I, right, that has listened to music all his life. And if you ask me who's who in the music industry, I would go, I'm not quite sure. I've heard the song. But a momentary lapse of memory. Just a moment of time for the film to pass in front of our eyes, because that's all it is. It's the film and pass in front of our eyes. If it's the mind, it is what we see and how we live through the eyes from what we hear. But the film that passes in front of us is what gets noted for the area space that our mind takes up for that momentary second. It gets into the cassette, into that reel, into the filming camera. You see the camera? We're filming on you now. Hey, the camera's filming on you. For the time it takes for one frame to pass all those holes, there's a set on the top, a set on the bottom. How many sets of holes are there? And that's the one frame of life. You do it that way because that's what we have to begin with. We must go back from what we have. We came to a time in life 2,000 years after the passing of a great man, apparently, okay? And we come up to now, where we've learned all this, even if somebody else has known it before. It's the projector of life. To get from one side of the light to the other. That's what it is. The other thing I wanted to show you, okay, is what happens when you have two lights like this. Have you ever seen this with two lights? My hand has two shadows. My hand, if I can get this light set up properly, my hand, can you see the two shadows? See, it goes all the way to the other side. You see where it's hitting the door? On the other side, it's on the wall. Here's my shadow on the wall. And just one slip onto the other side, and it's now on the door. How the light projects. Do you understand? The light projects. I can't show you, but the other day, there were 7 posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, straight down. A light was coming from this side, and a light was coming from that side, and all of a sudden, it was a checkered board. It projected the light. The light was projected onto a solid, which created a dark checkerboard, or was it creating the light? And whatever was not lit was dark, and it made a checkerboard. It was amazing. It was just amazing. Anyways, I got to go back and paint Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Little bits and pieces just to wind things down for the end of the even months for this year, right? Except for November, 1 and 1 is 2, but then we've started over again. February and November is 58 days, 22, and it is special because 22 means life, and 28 days this year was time, heaven, and 30 days is creation. 58 is the angel, 1, 10, 19, 28, 58. 5 by 8 is 40, 5 plus 8 is 13, 53. 5 and 5, 3 and 7, 57, 75, the Hebrew year we are right now. It all aligns so perfectly in the numbers. What does it mean? Well, I don't know. When you align everything to a combination safe, what does it mean, Raphael? 7286. Just bringing you what I see. I thought, can I see it that way? Thank you.